Yeah, buddy.
We're here. Welcome. Welcome to the Meko experience, guys.
Cinematography alone was just absolutely gorgeous. And I loved the underwater photography that they did. Getting to see all of that marine life and the fish, it was just gorgeous. The interviews were great. One of the things that I loved so much was Omiko is just so charismatic. His personality just shines through, and you instantaneously, you just like him. You want to know more about him. You want to know more of what he's doing. And I think the filmmakers really capitalized on that, and it kept your attention throughout the entire film. Um, I learned so much about bone fishing. Now, I've been fly fishing once, and it was hard, very, very hard. So this was a lot of fun to get a chance to watch how they go out and how they do it. And I love the fact that it was catch and release too. Great music, and also the devastation of the hurricanes that the filmmakers showed in this. That part was just heartbreaking, but the resilience of everybody there is just absolutely amazing in the Bahamas.
I thought this film did a great job of not just showing the fishing industry and how it's affected by climate change, but showing the families that are affected and the generations that are affected. I loved hearing about Miko's family and how Meko grew up in this fishing industry, how he's carrying it on for his family, and hearing about how his grandfather sort of founded this bone fishing industry in the Bahamas here. And I loved hearing from the grandfather and how he's so proud of his grandson, and to see how Meko was affected by that. He was so moved by hearing his grandfather talk, and seeing Meko then pass that down to his boys. I thought that was so cool. But yeah, just hearing about the devastation that Hurricane Dorian brought to the Bahamas, wiping out entire families, was just so tragic. And hearing firsthand from Meko and his experience and his son's experience as well, I thought that really hit home for me. I thought cinematography-wise, this was a beautiful, beautiful film. I also thought they did a great job with editing, sort of showing these little artistic cutaways of the fish and the beautiful crystal sea. Just beautiful cinematography there, and with the creative cutaways really setting the tone, the atmosphere for this film. And hearing about Miko's hardships with the visa, with Hurricane Dorian, going through all of this and maintaining his fishing practice and love for his craft. I just thought that was really cool, and hearing from him and the humanity behind these industries that are being so affected by climate change was really important to hear. You know, people build their entire lives around something that is so affected by the climate in our world.
I'm not sure I've ever even heard of a bonefish, but I genuinely enjoyed this documentary. It just felt like being wrapped in sunshine, listening to steel drums and some good old friends talk about something they love. And that is just the easiest thing to sit in on and enjoy, is hearing people just speak about their passion, especially when they just, sound like genuinely good-hearted people, and just learning about all that, the history and the or sort of how the bonefish really made Bahamas what it is, and even to this day with something like $169 million a year annually. I thought that was just remarkable numbers. And this is all stuff that I had no interest in or even knew about until watching this piece, and I was hooked.
Fun and engaging watch, showing viewers how fun and compelling the ocean water can be with fishing and all those kind of sort of aquatic activities. I love the opening sequence with the music and the dancing. It highlights the rest of the story as it sets the tone for the story, and it allows the viewers to feel safe into watching this documentary, making them feel ease right from the get-go.
Pretty interesting to observe like the activity like in like a location specific like context like this. And for those who not like familiar with the activity of fishing, they would learn a lot like from this documentary. It's not like a serious one, like not like heavily like scripted. There's some like interview footages like included in this documentary, but it's more like a lifestyle like narrative in this one. So it would be easy to follow. It would be entertaining to see how they grow love in fishing and how they master it. So overall, it's well put together as a good documentary about fishing.